You're listening to
Catholic Sprouts,
the daily podcast for Catholic kids that strives to plant seeds of faith. Hey there, Sprouts. Today is Tuesday, August 21st, 2018. It is also the feast day of St. Pius X. This week on the Catholic Sprouts podcast, we are talking about our great advocate, our loving mother in heaven, Mary. Yesterday, we talked about why it is okay and even good to pray to Mary. Today, we are going to talk about one of the greatest prayers that we have in our Catholic faith, the Rosary. Now, have you ever prayed the Rosary? The Rosary, Pope John Paul II, who is now a saint, said that the Rosary was his favorite prayer. And he wasn't alone. A lot of saints said that the Rosary was their favorite prayer. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about how the Rosary was given to Saint Dominic directly from Mary. But chances are, when you've prayed the Rosary, you didn't love it too much. Am I right? A lot of times the Rosary can seem boring. And it's easy to understand why it might seem boring. As you likely know, the Rosary is made up of just 4 prayers that you say over and over again. When you're done saying the Hail Mary, you will have said the Our Father 6 times, the Hail Mary 53 times, the Glory Be 6 times, and the Fatima prayer 6 times. Now, why did such great saints that wrote amazing books and gave amazing homilies, why did they love such a simple prayer? And why is it important for us to continue to pray such a simple prayer? Well, here are a couple of ideas for you. The first reason why the Rosary is so powerful is because we are so distracted. Have you ever been in Mass or in school and been completely distracted while your teacher is telling you something or your priest is giving the homily? It's an important topic, but your mind is somewhere else and you didn't catch anything. Well, that can often happen to us in prayer. Sometimes our lips can even be moving, saying the prayers, but our mind is somewhere else. And so the Rosary asks us to repeat these important prayers over and over again, to break through that distraction that we might be living in and actually pray these prayers well because we say them over and over again. The next reason why the Rosary is such a beautiful prayer is because it gives us time to reflect on the lives of Jesus and Mary. As you know, likely, we don't just say the prayers of the Rosary. We are also called to reflect on the mysteries of the Rosary. There are 4 sets of mysteries for the Rosary. There are the joyful mysteries that talk about what happened before Jesus was born and when he was young. There are the luminous mysteries, which we recently got, and those talk about the events of Jesus' life leading up to the Last Supper. There are the sorrowful mysteries that walk us through the heartbreaking things that happened to Jesus up to his crucifixion. And then finally, there are the glorious mysteries that start with the resurrection of Jesus from the dead and end with Mary's coronation as the Queen of heaven and earth. Now, we take time to say these prayers over and over again so that we can cut through the distraction and actually get to the point where we can reflect on these beautiful moments in the lives of Mary and Jesus, and also apply the lessons from their lives to our life. And so, Sprouts, here is your challenge today. I would like you to find a rosary. Look through your drawers, ask your mom, but find a rosary today. And once you find it, I would like you to sit down and pray 1 decade of the rosary. And as you do, try to break through all of that distraction so that you can truly spend time with Mary and get to know her as your loving mother. That's it for Catholic Sprouts today. We'll be back tomorrow, but until then, continue to grow in your faith and truly sprout into the beautiful creation that God intended you to be. Just one more thing, Sprouts. If you would like to continue to learn about your amazing Catholic faith at home or in school, I encourage you to download and use a set of free Catholic coloring pages. There's one for each letter of the alphabet, and you'll find them at DoSmallThingsWithLove /coloring.